Hello guys, today is Saturday and many of you are going out to meet women. In this video, I want to give you a great tip on how to meet women in night venues, such as bars and nightclubs. But first, I want to tell you something. I don't like bars or nightclubs to meet women. And there are two reasons why I don't like meeting them in those venues. And the first one is alcohol. Alcohol is a drug that messes up with everyone's mind, specifically women's. So what happens when women have been drinking, just a little bit even, but they have been drinking something? What happens? Well, they see you as more attractive than what you are. So you're going out there and suddenly you manage to approach a woman that seems to like you. She seems to be very happy to talk with you. She's happy to hear your stories and she laughs at your jokes. And she looks at you and she just thinks that you are really attractive. Is that herself or is that alcohol talking? Well, many times you as a man increases your attractiveness level in her eyes with 2 to 3 points compared to when she is sober. So what do you think happens when you are doing a great impression in a nightclub or in a bar when you both have been drinking, and then a couple of days later when she is sober, she's going to meet you again? What do you think happens? I've been coaching hundreds of men and everyone, including myself, have been in this situation. She simply are not interested anymore when she are meeting you the second time. And why is that? Well, your attractiveness level from the nightclub or the bar is decreasing when she's meeting you in her normal day-by-day life. And why is that? Because of alcohol. Alcohol makes us perceive other people as more attractive than they are when we have been drinking. It's just a scientific fact, a strong scientific fact. So the point is this: don't meet women if you can meet them on normal day-by-day life when they are sober, because then they can see you exactly for who you are. Nothing, no filters, nothing in between, for who you are. If you can have the courage to meet them on daytime. Anyway, that was the first reason why I don't like bars and nightclubs. The second reason is the competition. Men today are weak. They can't meet attractive women on the daytime in their day-by-day life. They just can't. I mean, they see a beautiful woman walking down the street. They can't stop her and start up a conversation. There are two ways why they can't do it. Number one is approach anxiety. There's no way they can just stop her and that's it. No, they can't do it. And the second part, what to talk about once that guy are stopping her. Well, if you are a good conversationalist, you know what to talk about. You know how to make you feel good in conversations. But if you can't, then it's also over, basically. So meeting women on daytime is something extraordinary. Guys can't do it. Men can't do it. So what happens? They're going on the weekends to meet attractive women after a couple of drinks or beers. And if every single man are thinking this way, or most men are thinking this way, those places, those night venues are going to be filled with men hungry for beautiful women. And that gives a sick competition. And because of that competition, we just give away the power to the women as well. Those attractive women get a lot of validation, feeling like queens, because that kind of attention basically only happens in bars and nightclubs, specifically for those women that are semi-attractive. They got a lot of power in those places. Really attractive women, well, they get attention everywhere, but in the nightclub is also quite sick. So nightclubs actually is a bad place for men, because we have a lot of disadvantages meeting women in a bar or a nightclub because of those two reasons: alcohol and competition. So that's why I don't like nightclubs or bars, guys. But let's say you're still going to go to those venues. So I'm going to give you a tip, as I promised you in the beginning. And the tip is, when you're approaching a woman, always ask for recommendation or opinions. It could be, excuse me, I want to try something new today. What drink can you recommend me? That's a great one. Second one is, excuse me, I'm just curious. Do you think this is the best place in town? Or is there another place that is better than this? And then of course, in the back in your head, you're going to ask a follow-up question, why? So why is the other place better than this one? And then suddenly you strike up a conversation. But opinion openers or recommendation openers is one of the best openers to open up women with. A lot better than going up and say, excuse me, I think you look really attractive. Or excuse me, I think you look really sexy. Or excuse me, I just think that you look adorable. Those openers are definitely not good in night venues, because that is something that a lot of drunk guys open up with, because they just don't know how to have a normal conversation. They don't know how to open up. That's why it's very easy to just go up and say, oh, you are so beautiful, your eyes are like stars, and blah blah blah. A lot of guys are doing that when they are drunk. So women are immune to those kind of compliments. Go for recommendation openers and opinion openers. Like, excuse me, I'm just curious, what do you think about this place? A great one. So that's the tip, guys. I hope you like this video. Like it, and I see you in the next one.